Assalamu alaikum. Hello, everyone. This is Saad Abdullah. I'm your host for today's webinar. And today's webinar is in collaboration between Bahum Associates, Huawei Technology, Pakistan, and Trina Solar. We will start our webinar at 11:05. We'll wait for more participants to join. If you have any query or any question, you can ask in chat box. Thank you. We'll start at 11:05. Welcome again, everyone. So now I think we can start. Uh, I already told everyone that this is the webinar in collaboration with Huawei, Bahum, and Trina Solar. So in this webinar, the agenda will be I will brief about a topic, and after that, Mr. Avais Ahmed and Mr. Kitipat will brief about company overview of Huawei Fusion Solar and Trina Solar. And following that, Mr. Kitipat and Mr. Fazan will brief about new products and innovation from Trina Solar as well as Huawei Fusion Solar. And lastly, Mr. Avais Asmat will brief about Huawei after-sale capabilities and success stories. So, this is our webinar topic. As you already know, new products, new opportunities, how Huawei Fusion Solar and Trina Solar are revolutionizing the solar industry. This is our panelist for today, Mr. Avais Asmat from Huawei Fusion Solar, Mr. Kitty Pat from Trina Solar, Mr. Sarmad Wahab is unfortunately not joining us today because of some reason. So Mr. Fezan from Bahum Associate will join today for this session. Now I'm handing over my hello, Mr. West. Um,
Yes,
Now I am handing over to Mr. Vas Ahmed, so he can brief about new products and opportunities, how Huawei Fusion Solar and Trina are revolutionizing the solar industry. Uh, he will brief about Huawei Fusion Solar company overview, and if anyone has any question, simply go to chat box and ask in chat box. And after the end of the webinar, we will also brief about your questions which are not briefed on chat box. Mr. Vasatmat, please.
Assalamu alaikum. Hello, everybody. I hope everybody is fine out there. And thank you for joining us. And thank you for Trina team to having a collaboration with Huawei. And we appreciate that how Trina has revolutionized the whole market in last few years. And let's come to the topic and my introduction. I'm Mohammad Awais Asmat, as Mr. Saad already briefed. I'm DNS head for Pakistan from Huawei side and looking after sales services, deliveries, and technical query solutions. So let's come to the topic now. Starting for Huawei overview. What's Huawei capabilities are in this? I can brief you that what's Huawei's strength in the globe and starting from the globalization, we are at number 44 by Fortune Global, and if you see our employment ratio is around 195,000, and we are paying ourselves. We are available in 170 plus companies, and the thing I really appreciate personally, and I get appreciated being a part of Huawei is we are highly investing in R&D side. Like our 54% employee is from R&D, and if you can see our second top investment is for R&D that provide you the accurate solution and work for the future, what's coming up and new technologies. So to avoid any type of queries, and we are working in advance. So Huawei motto is always one step ahead in the market. And then second slide, please. If we come to the our business and solution things, we are mainly providing to the customers, carriers, enterprises, like we are providing products, solutions, and after sales services. If you see the domains, we have devices in which you already know about smartphones, wearables, smartwatches in which we have, and telemeters, other things that accessories you can find in the market, intelligent automation solution in which intelligent driving, intelligent sensing, etc. Then connectivity, wireless network. As you know, Huawei is well known in the globe for telecom. So in Pakistan, every company is attached with Huawei. Every equipment for telecom is 70-80% is captured by Huawei, in which we have wireless networking, data communication, transport network, access network, core network, then computing, cloud, and mainly if you see for the like from last 10 years, we are digitalization of the power data is very important for us. So we are participating in smart PV, site power, data center facility, and then on the other hand, we drive one embedded power, integrated smart power system. So if you see, we are basically today we learn about digital power and digital capabilities of Huawei, how we are participating in this and in this market, and how we are going for the reducing the carbons and achieving the zero carbon targets from like WHO, which we have to maintain for our sustainability. And let's come to the digital power thing. So if we talk about digital power and Huawei growth in the last few, like from 2017, as you mentioned, as it mentioned the graph, but we are in this business from like 2012 worldwide. In Pakistan, we came here in, you can say, 2013 to 2015, and after that you can see right now in the market, utility, households, then industrial, then commercial markets, we are all over. In solar inverter, we are like one of the top brand, even though not one of the top brand, the only top brand in Pakistan is Huawei right now. And with the thing of efficiency, and by if you see the revenue, it clearly mentioned that how we grow, how's our growth in last few years. Then if you see about the domains of digital power, we have smart PV specifically for solar inverters we are providing, and we are number one in the from last 6 years if we see of our logistics and shipments. Then data center facility, rest it's under revolution right now, it's under progress, and we are providing top solution for the data center. Then site power, of course, it's telecom, a part of telecom in which we are providing from like 1995 around. Then a drive on in which we have charger for electrical vehicles, then inverted power. So if the strategy we will see is like in this slide, it's a mess slide, but the strategy of Huawei is to capture the major 5 industries in which we households, buildings, factories, campuses, villages, cities, all included, like in 5 major industries: clean power generation, in which we have storage system, in which we have wind, in which we have PV inverters, then microgrid, smart grid, then digitalization, digitalized power plants, which captured in the energy digitalization. Then for EV chargers and carrier networks, we have transportation electrification towards the to achieve the zero carbon goals. Then green ICT infrastructure, in which we have site power and data center. Then integrated smart energy, buildings and campuses, that you call BMS systems, that we have in our past history to for whole building and campus to like minimize the load and utilization of our energy on the best level of the usage. Like from load side, if you see, there are automation, too much automation in the buildings, in the campuses of schools, colleges, etc., to save the energy and utilizing the energy on the right side. On the do not waste the energy. This should be our whole goal as a nation, as a human being. We should be focused on this part as well. And of course, being a organization, if there is no mission, social mission like that, then an environmental mission like that, then there is no purpose to being a top brand and leading the world. Then if you see about capability platform, we have embedded power, intelligent power distribution, energy storage, and we are working on hydrogen energy, which is the future. We called it right now in the market. Let's see about that. And fundamental technologies, if you see semiconductor materials to like our R&D is highly working on this one. Like 1 year back, we are short of semiconductor devices. Then we how we make it, then we make it by our own selves. Otherwise, we were like vending and something like that. And now we captured it. and focusing on digital technologies, cloud and AI based. Right now, the future is AI. So as you see, our smart inverter is also AI based. So every product we are working on is related to AI. So we are putting everything according to AI system to keep our market enabled with everything, and having the new technology is our main feature. So if we see about the platform and HR resources and the strength muscle of digital power in globe, we have 6,000 plus employees, 60% of R&D. That I again really appreciate that. Then if you see about the data, the centers for R&D, we have physical 12 buildings, physical 12 centers for R&D, and then 10% plus investment is being invested in R&D. The main purpose of to showing you this is to show the how the Huawei is giving the solution, how Huawei is in after sale, how Huawei is giving you the solution. So the muscle of Huawei is very strong from the R&D side. Even though being a representative for Huawei, I didn't feel any curious about that. If there is any problem came up, I expedite the problem to the R&D, and it get resolved like within same, or you can say the swiftly. So I think the globe is right now, we should focus on digital power. Being a human being and being an organization, we should appreciate these to everybody. And I like to invite Trina team here, how they are representing in this market and how they are capturing it, and what they are coming up with, they will produce. Handing over to Mr. Kitty Pat.
Right. So thanks. Yeah. Yeah, today topic I'll be describing the new products and the innovations from the Trina Solar and how it can help to revolutionize the solar industry. Yeah. Yeah. So today content I will go quickly through the introduction of Trina Solar, and then the entire technology, the latest technology will be displayed. And after that, we also have the innovative packaging. And this is the latest design packaging that could help to save the logistic and transportation costs as well. And lastly, it will be some of the project references. So let's quickly go through the company profile. So Trina Solar, as you can see here, that we were founded on 1997. And then a few years later, we were listed on the New York Stock Exchange. And then in 2015, we built another factory in Thailand. And then 2016, we built another factory in Vietnam. So now we have the factory in China, in Thailand, and Vietnam. And then a few years ago, 2018, Trina have acquired a company called Enclave. So right now, Trina produce the solar modules and also the tracker system as well. And then this year, 2023, we already shipped 140 gigawatt of module shipment, and we became the world largest 210 module suppliers. Okay. So here it shows the overview of the global office for Trina Solar. So you can see that we have a regional office all over each region. So we, as of now, we have already shipped 140 gigawatt shipment already for the Trina modules, and we have the office over 150 countries all over the regions. And as you see here, that Trina also put a lot of effort in terms of the R&D capability. So as a Trina Solar, we have already break 25 world records in terms of the PV cell efficiency and the module output. So the Trina has already issued more than the 116 international standard, and which is according to the IEC. And also Trina also have the laboratory within the manufacturing plant. So we can ensure that the quality and the reliability is there for the Trina modules. And for the patent, we have already established more than 2,700 patents for the copyright applications. And here's some of the details on the leading technology. So on the left-hand side, the latest technology as of now is the 210 cell millimeters. And as Trina modules, we also use the multi-bus bar technology and also the non-destructive cutting to reduce the micro crack and increase the mechanical strength of the cell, and also using the high density interconnection of the cell. And in the middle is the latest technology of the N-type modules. The N-type TOPCon is the large scale mass production right now. So the average efficiency can goes up to the 25.3%. So we are the leader of technology of the N-type TOPCon. And of course, the last one shows on the right hand side is the advanced HJT technology. So right now we are still under the R&D for the HJT technologies. So its efficiency it can goes up to 25.6%. And as Trina, you can ensure that we have the global and the local market leader. So ranked by the Bloomberg NEF and also the bankability. And we have been the top performer by the PVAL Institute. So you can see that the Trina model is reliable, bankable, and also reliability, since we have got the top performer for the last 7 times already. And also we have the team and the dynamic support of the local team, and also the Singapore team to support coverage in terms of the modules and the tracker solution system as well. And here, as you can see that as of now, the latest technology is 210 millimeters modules. So Trina is right now is #1, the world largest 210 millimeters module production scale. So right now, 95% of the 210 millimeters total capacity is belong to the Trina factories. So by using the our latest technology of the 210 cells millimeters, so you can see that it can lower the LCOE cost and as well as lowering the system cost as well. And if we go to this slide here, so this one it shows the overview of the Trina products. So this is the P-type monocrystalline. So you can see that we have basically 5 categories, which will be suitable for various applications. So the first one on the left-hand side, you can see that it's for the water test. The power is 435 watts. So this one is the smallest modules we have as of now. So this one on the left-hand side, 435 watt, is this suitable for the residential market, since it can be transported quicker and can be installed easily, since the dimension is only 1.7 meters in the width. And also the next series is 18 series, which is 510 watt modules, and the next one is 580 watts. And after that is a 600 watt module. And of course, the right-hand side is a 21 series. This one is the largest one we have so far. So this one is 670 watt modules. And the 670 watt module, it will be suitable for the utility skills like the solar rooftop and also solar floating project as well. So as you can see that Trina Solar, we develop many products that will be suitable in different scenarios of applications. Yeah. And you can see here that this one is the characteristic of the modules. So you can see that we have incorporated all this into Trina Solar modules. So the first one is a 210 millimeter advanced wafer size. So right now the advanced wafer size is 210 millimeters. So we are using this latest technology into our Trina Solar modules, and also we are using the low open circuit voltage, and we reinforce our aluminum frame and also the non-destructive cutting. And we also use the multi-bus technology, which can increase the power output by 2 to 3%. Okay, and then let's the next slide we will have about the N-type technology. So here, so you can see that this one is based on the N-type technology. Yes, so you see here that for the latest technology called N-type. N-type is the technology that we mass production this year. So this is the latest one we have. So basically in type we have three main type of products. So the first one is voltage S N type. The power output will be about 445 watts. And the second one is energy 19 RC, the middle one. The power output will be about 670 watt modules. And of course the biggest one, the energy 21 on the right hand side, is the latest technology with the largest output. So the power can goes up to 695 watts and the efficiency can goes up to 22.4%. So these three panels is the N-type technologies. So you can choose based on the applications that will be used for the projects. So for the utility, of course, we always recommend the largest one, which is the 695 watts for the solar farm and the solar floating applications. So if we go into a bit of the details, so here this one is the middle class of the N-type. This is the 605 watts power output for the NEG 19RC.20. So this one will be suitable for the medium scale projects with like a 50 kilowatt system. So for about 50 kilowatt system, we would recommend this type of panels. Yeah, it's about 605 watts. And of course, this one is the latest technology we have. So this one, the power output can be about 695 watts, and the motor efficiency can goes up to 22.4%. And its open circuit voltage is only 48.2 volts. And so you can ensure that can get more modules per string, which can minimize the capex and the auxiliary cost of the projects. And this one is really suitable for the solar farm applications. The 100 kilowatt inverter as well, and the solar floating utility scale projects. And the next topic I will describe about is about the innovative packaging design. So as you may know that the conventional packaging usually comes in a horizontal stack, shown in the left picture. So Trina has developed our latest packaging. It's called the innovative packaging. It will come in a vertical placement. It's shown on the right picture. So the benefit of using our latest technology is that you can gain more power per container. So if there's more power per container, you can reduce the number of containers to be transported to the project site, and as well as reduce the local transportation cost as well. So here on the right corner, we see some of the table comparisons. So you see the 540 watt modules compared with the Trina 670 watt modules. So the conventional 540 watt modules, the power per container is only 334 kilowatts. But for Trina modules with the latest innovative packaging design, the power per container can go up to 373 kilowatts per container. So that means you can get about 12% increasement in terms of the power per container. So for the 1 megawatt, 2 megawatts, or 5 megawatts, or the larger project size, you can ensure that you can save a lot in terms of the local transportation costs since you have power per container. And here it shows some of the Trina tractor solutions. So as mentioned earlier, that Trina also produce a tractor system as well. So by using a Trina tractor, you can gain some of the power generations and as well as lowering the LCOE cost as well. And here is some of the latest technology using a Trina tractor. So we have the OneGuard 1P, OneGuard 2P, and the Super Track, and also the operating using the monitoring by using the Trina Smart Cloud. And here I just show the overview of other Trina applications. So Trina also have the IoT, which can use to monitor the real-time monitoring and also can help to reduce the O&M management cost as well. So here it just show the overview of the Trina factories. So as of 2023, Trina can produce the modules of 95 gigawatt per year, and we can produce 75 gigawatt of the sales capacity for 2023. And yeah, so after this will be some of the project references. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, we can go quickly, I believe. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think that will be all from my side for now. I think I will pass on to Mr. Falcon. Right. Thanks.
Well, thank you, Mr. Ramesh and Mr. Keripat, for your brief overview of Huawei and Trina Solar respectively. My name is Mohammad Faizan and I am working as a manager product and technology at Bahum Associate, which is a value-added partner of Huawei in Pakistan. Yeah, so I will discuss about Huawei's new products. The first product is Sun 2330 KTLS2, which is a high voltage inverter used in the utility scale project. It has 6 MPPTs and 4 strings can be connected to MPPT1 and 5 strings can be connected to the string number 2. Then 5, 4 and 5 strings to MPPT3, 4, 5 and 6 respectively. It has a protection class of IP66 and 1500 volt input DC voltage. The two new features have been added in this inverter. The first one is a smart string level disconnector SSLD, and the second one is smart connector temperature detection. If there is any kind of fault at the DC side, then the smart string level disconnector will disconnect that specific faulty string, and if there is any abnormal temperature at the connector, and then the inverter will go to the shutdown to avoid any spread of fault further. This is another inverter for the utility scale projects, mostly 500 kilowatt to 1 megawatt, depending upon the requirement and the conditions from the clients. It has 10 MPPTs and 2 strings can be connected to the 1 MPPT. It has 1100 volt DC input, and the class is same IP66 protection rated, so it can be installed outside. Its output power can be up to 125 kilowatt depending upon the environment temperatures. This is the new model of 50 KTL inverter, which was previously M0. This new model is compatible with WLAN dongle as well, as M0 was only compatible with either 4G dongle or the data logger. It has PID and AFCI feature as well. This is the new series for M5 for the residential applications. which has built-in PID function and AFCI feature. The previous versions had little MPPT current, but these series has the increased MPPT current. So in the previous inverters where we could only use one MPPT, as the Trina PV modules had a higher current. So this problem will be solved this with the new series. Yeah, when we talk about faults in solar system, on observations and the different tests, 74% of faults can be considered from the DC side. These faults may include the DC cable breakage, MC4 burnt out, or the DC connector fault. So smart string level disconnector feature is very important in the inverter, and it disconnects the faulty string with the disconnection time of less than 250 milliseconds. The connector quality is improved in the new inverters, in new Huawei inverters. This is the picture on the right side. You can see that the connectors on mounted on a PCB sheet with an automated procedure. So there is no chance that basically it is done to reduce the probability of an internal PV terminal not inserted in place, due to which the temperature of this connector can be raised. So whenever the temperature of any connector is abnormal, the inverter will be shut down. As you know, this is an optimizer, the new model of optimizer, which can be connected to two PV modules. Previously, we had optimizer which can be connected to the one PV module for the panel level monitoring and optimization. This model can be connected to the two PV modules at a time. This is Huawei's smart energy storage system, which is used for commercial and industrial application. It has four different safe levels of safety. The product is very extremely reliable, and it has there are 1400 tests are done, and 21 reliable tests. Each battery pack is with the optimizer to control and give the 5% extra in performance. So the architecture of these is like this from inside. Basically, there are seven main components of the cabinet. The first one is the air condition, which are connected, installed on the door. There are two air conditioners in this cabinet. Then there are total 12 battery packs in 200 kilowatt hour backup, and every battery pack has 16 number of cells of capacity 320 ampere hours. Then there is a PCS, which controls its charging and discharging. At number 5 there is a energy storage controller, which is PCS, and the number 6 it is emergency stop switch, which is in case of any fault, you can just click it, and it will go to the immediate shutdown. The number 7 is basically there is a fire extinguishing system automatically, which extinguishes the fire. Yeah, this is the 2 megawatt hour energy storage system, just like the 200 kilowatt hour. The difference is that there will be more battery packs and battery cells in this. The number of air conditioners will be from 6 to 12, and there will be 16 to 18 cells in the pack, which has built-in optimizer as well. And there will be 21 battery packs per rack, and there will be 6 racks in this energy storage system. The weight, the its size will be 20 foot, and this is basically lithium iron phosphate battery type, and the weight will be almost 30 tons. The storage system basically has 4-level protection that guarantees proactive and active safety. There are all the small internal short circuit diagnosis going on in the systems for just like the short circuit, and fire risk is index is also being monitored in the system proactively. We come to the active protection, which has to the different level from cell level to the rack level to ensure the safety and protection of the system. As earlier described, this is a reliable product. Over 1,400 test sites and uh, uh, conducted with the conducted at different places, and each battery pack is with optimizer. The modular design basically is very important in this, as it reduces the impact of faults, and we get almost 99.999% availability of the energy storage system. Yes, talk about high reliability. As in conventional system, if there is any fault in any of the battery pack, then the whole cluster cannot be used. But in case of Huawei Intelligent Smart String energy storage system, the modular design reduces the impact, and the only faulty pack can be isolated, and the rest of the system keeps working fine. Just like this, all the batteries in conventional system are connected in series. There is a chance that there will be a loss due to mismatch in delivery, temperature, and attenuation, due to which problems like loss of storage, energy capacity, insufficient charging, and incomplete charging can occur. While there is a difference of SOC between the cells, or around 8 to 12%, which further increases on load. While on the other hand, when we talk about Huawei's storage system, that it has modular design, so it has got nothing to do with the overcharging. And if there is fault in any of the pack, then the particular pack can be isolated, and the all the other system keeps on working. In the conventional central system, we have to do routine checkups and O&M and SOC calibration every 6 months. So, which takes a lot of time and expense to be done, including expert visits and manual inspection. But in Huawei system, it does not require any SOC calibration, and this task, which is done in 7 to 10 days in the conventional system, it is done in the Huawei system within the 3 hours, which saves a lot of time and expense. This is basically an example of the project which is being installed in China. It is a textile factory. This is another project of 2 MWh in China. So these are basically stats that how Huawei is contributing towards the greener future. So almost 588.5 billion kilowatt hour energy generation has been done, and which is the carbon saving is around 290 million tons till now. Well, that's it from my side. I would like Mr. Awais to give a brief overview about the Huawei capabilities and success stories.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Fizan and KittyPad, for this valuable session from your side. It was really informative and uh, well, energetic session from your side. So let's talk about the after sale services. As Mr. Fizan already brief about what solution Huawei have, and Mr. KittyPad also brief what Trina they have. So if we talk about the Huawei, And after sale capability, again globally we are at three center of tech that are representing Huawei service requests. Like when you generate a ticket, that goes to the tech center, and one dedicated engineer is dedicated for your ticket number and coordinate with you on the email and get your query and get your feedback on that one and give the replacement. So the response time is 48 hours from tech center, and within 2 days mostly it is delivered. If approved from tech center, then it is delivered from the warehouse. So specifically, if we talk about Pakistan only, so there are three local offices from Huawei side. Then our partners offices are there. Then warehousing Huawei. Actually, the after sale service we are providing, Huawei is providing directly to the end customer. So no middle party involved in this one. If you bought a Huawei product from any of the person from Pakistan with Pakistan warranty, that will be the after sale service will be provided by directly from Huawei side. You can email to us. We will directly provide you the replacement, directly provide you the solution. From front end, our partner is leading from the front end to provide you the solution queries, and if the inverter have internal issue, it goes to the replacement and Huawei replace it within 2 days. So this is the network, and we can it's shown on the map where Huawei is representing in Pakistan, which is 8 by 7, 8 by 5 is available in locally and globally. Then how to contact Huawei Tech Center? If you are facing any issue and you're not getting any support from local side, you can directly call or you can directly email to EU inverter support at the rate huawei.com, which is Huawei's direct hotline email. You can just email there with your logs and with your issue you are facing with alarm detail and required test. So I prefer to client that you should email with whole details. Like when you are emailing, must attach your logs, must write down your serial number, and if there is any other fault, like if you talk about low resistance error, then you should clearly mention your mega test from the DC side. So when ticket is generated, EU Sport engineer analyze it and give you the proper solution. Sometimes it happens that it delayed from the client end, but we take the responsibility and it take the email you are generating with all the equipment, all the details. It should be like brief and well explained. So EU Sport engineer can give you a maximum detail on that one. Next. So if you talk about after sale warranty, we have in residential, we have 10 years of warranty, which extendable to 20 years of warranty for the inverter part. For and in residential, we start from the 3 kilowatt to 25 kilowatt. You can take the warranty of 20 kilowatt, and if inverter is in 5 years warranty, that is for smart sting ESS that we called on the battery. Then backup box, we have 2 years warranty. Smart PV optimizer, it's a long life thing. It's for 25 years warranty. Smart dongle is 1 year. Smart power sensor 1 year, and smart logger is also for 1 year. So if you talk about CNI or utility products for the inverter part, from 30 to like 330 KTL, we are offering 5 years of warranty. That included on-site commissioning. We will provide to some name accounts. Remote service is always available. Our partners is available. I myself is available in the Pakistan. We will support you if your engineer is at site and facing any issue. They can directly call us and get the support. And then STS, which is our transformer, 3000, 6000, and one we are launched in globally market, that is 9000 STS, which is transformer at the voltage rate of 800 output. So that is for 2 years of warranty. So this is very important slide. Right now, because of import ban and some like other uh, vendors in the market that is selling China warranty and other regions warranty with other regions warranty, and that is from gray channel. So we always acknowledge We always acknowledge and always provide to the customer trainings, and we give them or told them clearly to buy the Pakistan warranty. If you are going to buy a Huawei inverter without Pakistan warranty and it's in China warranty, that will be an issue for you. We cannot provide you the after sale services with that warranty. And for this portal, you can check with serial number when you are going to buy a Huawei inverter. Firstly, we are providing you Bahum is our partner. Go with that one. If you are not going for that partner, if any other partner and you are taking the inverter from that vendor or partner, then you should take the serial number, put on this portal and check the warranty by yourself. Don't like believe on any other body. Check yourself and then buy it. And in after sale, we are also providing trainings like with APC companies. We are training on their offices. We are conducting workshops and then webinars. So to enable the market on Huawei product. Yeah, in O&M part, there is a major tool we have that we call dashboard, and then in that dashboard you can locate your plant. You can see district wise, you can see city wise, you can see area wise, you can see globally what energy you are producing, what your company is producing in the global market. You can represent to the client that this is our portal, how you are managing in after sale. You can provide the plant name to the customers, then you can get administrative account from this portal, and like you can manage your whole plant and different plant. You can manage different plant on same portal. Next slide, please. Yeah, then we have software tool that we call IV curve that diagnose 14 types of plant fault in the field that help you out in the O&M and improve the efficiency of your plant. So previously, it was conducted by manpowers like with tools, with meters. They go to the sites with special team and then taking the test records, and then there is manpower error. So in this software tool, the error manpower error is zero, and you can check your plant efficiency with like within 10 minutes. Yeah, then we have this app too for your vlogs. Logs are there, different people's ideas are there, then Huawei related documents are there that you can present to the client for your project and etc. Videos are also there. Like if you see for application cases, I like to show you two application. One is for Gobi Desert, which is our inverter is producing with high working with high efficiency with 82.3 degrees Celsius and the desert side. And next one application I like to present for the like coldest desert for China. Here you can see the temperature is around minus 90 degrees Celsius. Inverter is also working very fine, and we are producing. We are giving them the after sale services at that point. So I believe that's all from my side. And if you have any question, you can ask in the chat room. We will answer you shortly. If there is no question, we can just wind up. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, all the panelists. And for participant, if you have any question, you can raise your hand, or you can just ask in chat box. Our panelists will answer you. Yes, Mr. Safdar, you can ask.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Mr. Safdar, you can ask question. One question from Amir Rashid. He is asking about kindly elaborate what chemicals are best for cleaning solar panels installed nearby to chemical or cement factories, as major issue is to remove clinks. Can you hear Mr. Kittipat? This answer belongs to you. Please elaborate.
Sure. All right. So normally the to clean the solar water we use just the water. It can apply onto the affected area and then wiping off with the soft brush or the soft cloth. But in the case that you would like to apply the cleaning solvent, we recommend to use the absolute ethanol alcohol or the glass cleaning solvent, and then followed by the wiping off and then cleaning it off by the soft cloth. And by using this method, it can help to remove the clicks. Yeah.
I think well briefed. Next question is, what is the highest limit of temperature alarm? Mr. Avas and Mr. Fazan.
Actually, for the temperature thing, there is no specific temperature for that one. Its derating curve is there. So if temperature is rising, inverter will reduce the power accordingly to maintain the inverter temperature, and the maximum temperature we can note down its internal temperature. It goes to the 75 to 80.
Next question is, what is the efficiency of solar panels? I think this question belongs to Trina. Mr.
And so right now the efficiency of the modules, the largest one right now, it belongs to the N-type modules. And the maximum efficiency can goes up to 22.4% for the solar modules only. Yeah.
Thank you. Next question is, what kind of EPM does Huawei support? Mr. Fazan or Mr. Avas?
For APM, you mean dashboard or the internal business model? That's depend upon the finance side, but here we are using for FusionSolar. We have our own portal for that.
Next question is, how you achieve less VOV and higher current in Trina?
Okay, so to do this is the characteristic of the 210 millimeter cells. So by using the advanced 210 cells, you can achieve this characteristic.
Next question is from Mr. Jafar. Online fault assessment requirement.
Yeah, for that one, I mentioned that we have our FusionSolar in-house portal. You can check there. History alarms are there, list of alarms from like 6 months. You can download it, and live alarming is also there with the factor of minor, major, and warning.
I think that's all from today's webinar. Thank you all for joining us today to explore the exciting new products from Huawei Fusion Solar and Trina Solar. As we bring this webinar to a close, let's recap some key takeaways. First one is, Huawei Fusion Solar has introduced innovative solar solutions that are revolving the renewable energy industry. Their cutting edge technologies such as the AI power, smart PV solution are enabling enhanced energy generation, efficiency, and management. Secondly, Trina Solar has unveiled a range of advanced solar modules and system designed to maximize energy output and optimize performance. Their commitment to research and development has resulted in high efficiency modules that harness the power of sunlight more effectively. Thirdly, by leveraging Huawei Fusion Solar's solution and along with Trina state-of-the-art module, businesses and individuals can achieve greater sustainability, reduce energy cost, and contribute to a greener future. Both Huawei Fusion Solar and Trina Solar are committed to quality, reliability, and long-term partnerships. Their products undergo rigorous testing and adhere to the highest industry standards, ensuring optimal performance and durability. The collaboration between Huawei Fusion Solar and Trina Solar presents a powerful synergy in the solar industry by combining Huawei intelligent and digital technologies with Trina Solar's exceptional module manufacturing expertise. They are paving the way for a more efficient, intelligent, and sustainable solar ecosystem. We extend our heartfelt thanks to the team at Huawei Fusion Solar and Trina Solar for sharing their insights and showcasing their innovative products today. We hope this webinar has provided you with valuable information and inspiration to explore these edge-cutting solutions. Remember to reach out to their representative for further details and explore how these products can benefit your specific energy needs. Together, let's embrace the future of solar energy and contribute to a cleaner, greener planet. Thank you once again for your participation, and we wish you success in your renewable energy journey. And goodbye until we meet again. Thank you. Thank you all.